Hogwarts Legacy came out almost 2 years ago at this point. It had a very tricky release. Harry Potter is one of the biggest IPs in the world, but with the controversy surrounding its creator, J.K. Rowling, people were boycotting the game, and a lot of reviewers decided to pass on the game. With over 30 million copies sold worldwide, it's safe to say the general public either didn't care or didn't know about the controversy. Now, I'm not going to get into all of it. If you don't know what it is, please feel free to Google what happened and decide for yourself. I'm going to dive into what I liked about this game and what I didn't. For starters, Avalanche Studios absolutely nailed Hogwarts. The castle/school has always been its own character in the books and movies. They kept that tradition going here in Hogwarts Legacy. Moving around the castle, exploring its secrets, finding different lore scrolls, all felt like they should. It's by far my favorite aspect of the game. The developers really sank a lot of time and effort into getting the castle right. There are so many puzzles, Easter eggs, detailed rooms, classrooms, and so much more. We really only get to see the Gryffindor common room in the movies and a little bit of the Slytherin common room, so seeing the other two in depth was super cool for me. In true seasonal change fashion, Hogwarts will be covered in snow in the winter, rain in the fall and spring, and sunny most of the other time. This made Hogwarts always feel fresh, and you could see the castle from a different perspective as you flew high above on your broom or a hippogriff. Something I didn't enjoy about the exploration and design of the game was the open world. I found it a little confusing that a student is just able to leave the castle whenever they want and explore the surrounding lands. It doesn't make any sense. I wish the developers would have focused on Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and the Forbidden Forest. The forest could easily have been expanded, with so much mystery enveloping this part of Harry Potter. There could have been some really cool surprises. Same with Hogsmeade. While I think the village is fleshed out pretty well, they could have made the village more of a mystery like Hogwarts. This is a magical world that is full of mysteries, enchantments, and oddities. All of this could be done in a sequel, but it's much easier to scale up than it is to take aspects of a previous game away. It's going to be an interesting balance for the developers. Getting a little bit into the story, it was kind of a miss for me. While I haven't played the game since I beat it, the story was pretty forgettable. That's okay though. It's not a bad story by any means, it's just not a special one. The plot is there as a device for you to explore the castle. It's an excuse to travel around to areas you might not have gone if the story didn't require it. So while the main story isn't too strong, the side characters and their stories are. I was way more invested in their stories. And at this point in the video, I'm deciding to pivot. I'm not going to review this game anymore, I'm just going to kind of go over what I think the game should have been. Let's get rid of the open world and go more open zone. Lean into the side characters and their stories. Basically, I wanted Hogwarts Legacy to be like a Persona game. To me, it's a completely obvious translation. You're a transfer student who goes to an unknown place where you make friends at school, forge bonds, and uncover a story that has twists and turns. Hogwarts lends itself so seamlessly to Persona. I understand this is a completely selfish take on Hogwarts Legacy, but it's my video, so shma. If they went down the Persona path, you could even start as a first year. You could explore the castle, make friends, and really lean into classes and learning magic. The social link bonds you forge could improve your spells, potions, and give you different advantages in battle. You could even have these bonds carry over into the next game. Now, I don't think it's feasible to have a game for each year at Hogwarts, but you could do the first 2 years as one game, and then get kind of creative from there. I think something pretty special could be developed with this concept. The combat should stay the same though. I don't think Hogwarts Legacy should go turn-based like the Persona games. I found the combat decently engaging. It's not incredibly deep, but with a bunch of different spells at your disposal, you're able to approach each situation in a number of different ways. If they want the Persona route, you could have different classmates that excel in different aspects of magic. This would allow for more versatility with combat, and it would create unique combinations of spells in order to tackle battles in even more ways. As you get closer with the characters, more spells could be unlocked, they could be powered up, and more team-up combinations could be utilized. I'm probably in the minority with this take. Over 30 million copies were sold, and I think people were genuinely pretty happy with the game. This is a unique take on that, but if implemented correctly, it could make a sequel stand out over its predecessor. But please, let me know down in the comments if you think this is a cool idea, or you think it's completely off base. I'm genuinely curious to see all of your responses. I have not spoken with anybody about this idea, so it's just been kind of toiling away in my head, and I'm very interested to see how people take to it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell for alerts so you never miss another video. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.